Welcome back to another episode of Everyday EDC. My name is Tyler, and today I have what I'm gonna try to do and call as a review. I don't know that I would call it a review, it's more of an overview because I kind of don't know how to review this knife. Yeah, it's the Microtech Halo 6. Alright guys, so the Microtech Halo 6. The reason that I'm a little intimidated to review this is because I'm not an automatic knife guy, A. B, I'll go into B later. I think B kind of takes it out of my wheelhouse. And C, it's not a practical tool. But it's freaking cool. So, this is 6061 aluminum, and that's an aircraft grade, high magnesium, a little bit of silicon content. Take it for what you will. It's just basically aluminum, right? We have a push button here, and on the Halo 6, which I'm not familiar with any of the other models, but what I do know from a little bit of research is that they used to have a safety. This does not have a safety on it. So these are proprietary screws that are going up and down here, and no screws on the back, so that's cool. You got 6 on this side, but none on the other side. Well, 7. The way this works here is when you're going to charge it, you pull these 2 clips, and this comes back. This is basically the charging mechanism or the loading mechanism for the knife. This has the Halo patent, on there, Microtech, blah, 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 blah. It's basically something that grabs the knife when it's not loaded and pulls it back to where it's loaded. You guys ready for this? This is absolutely insane. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Now, to charge it, I started to show you guys too soon. Just notice how I press the button down. So you're going to press the button, and you're going to pinch and pull all the way back till it clicks. And then you do that. So it's kind of like cocking, right? You just pull it back, and then, yeah. Then you got this bad boy of a blade coming out. First and foremost, this blade is M390. So, holy smokes, what the hell? M390 on an out-the-front knife. That's why this thing is outrageously expensive. But you have this kind of like bellied tanto. So you have this grind right here. They're both flat grinds, but this has some belly to it until it goes into the flat right there. You have a fuller that comes the full length of this right here. And this blade stock is stupid thick. Let's show you guys just something with a lot smaller blade stock. Check that out. That thing is stupid. Gotta be 150 to 160 thousandths. It's just, it's dumb. Look at that. Just so dumb. So, as I said, M390, we got this Tanto style blade, and I'm not sure somebody can tell me what that's for. I think that's just design. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody let me know what that's for in the comments below. As I said, I'm not too keen on calling this a review. I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I see in this. So, as far as ergonomics go, that's where this thing's really cool. Look how much of this handle sticking out of both sides. I got basically like that. You can hold it a little bit further down. You can choke up a little bit more, or you can just kind of hold it like this. There's plenty of spots to hold this freaking guy. It's absolutely awesome. So press the button, cock it back. What's that? You guys want to see it fire again? The coolest thing about this guy? Bam! This thing's just ridiculous. All right, let's get you guys some specs on this guy. As I said, I'm not gonna say it again. It's not a fucking review, right? And this thing kind of freaks me out. All right, so this is coming in at a whopping 5.8 ounces. So for a blade length, well, maybe not blade length, for overall length to weight ratio, it's actually not doing too bad. Bam! All right. I can fit the whole thing on my screen. That's cool. Let's see if I cut off enough tape for the tape that I cut. This thing's coming in right at 11 or 10 and a half inches. That's crazy. 10 and a half inches long. The blade length itself is coming in at just over 4.25, and it's almost 4.5. This thing's, yeah, Let's see if it's lined up right there. It's just about 4.5, just shy of it. The cutting edge itself is a whopping 4 inches. So for 6 ounces, you're getting 4 inches of blade and a 10.5-inch knife. Like, holy freaking crap. Yeah, this thing's ridiculous. So let's check this blade stock thickness. Haven't checked this yet, but I am super curious. This thing's coming in at 165 thousandths thick. Super thick, boy. For an OTF, too. Like, that's insane. But it... What? Holy crap. This thing's coming, like, in between 15 and 20 thousandths behind the edge. Stupid. And then the top portion... coming in about 25 thousandths behind the edge. Just absolutely ridiculous. The overall width is coming in right at 1/2 inch, and the tallest height is going to come in right at about 1.1. Kind of hard because it's like zigzagging all over the place. I guess this might be the tallest point. What is this? 1.2 at the button. So, as a quick recap, this is a aluminum handle with some proprietary hardware here, 7 screws. There is a button here that does fire the knife itself, but it does not have a safety. When fired, this thing fires hard as living shit, and it has a really cool blade. This is M390 with this cool deep fuller that comes through here with this Tonto style, but you got this belly for slicing. Just absolutely awesome. And to cock this thing back or to load it again, you press the button in, pinch the sides, and pull back. Wait till it clicks, and then you go back and you lock it in. Now you're ready to have some more fun. Absolutely, completely, utterly ridiculous. I didn't even give you guys some size references because this thing throws me off my game so much. Typical size references here. This is your Rat Model 2 and your Rat Model 1. As you can see, both knives dwarfed by this knife. I don't have a knife to really compare with this. I'm using my regular comparison knives because I don't know what to compare to this. I don't have anything to compare to this. Here is your Civivi Brazen and your Civivi Elementum. Here is your Feldspar and your Mini Feldspar. No, the sound is not off. I got ahead of myself. Last but not least, let's show you guys the Spider Coast sandwich. And actually, let's show you guys a little bit more than that after this, because I want to show you, this is a super expensive knife, and so I want to show you some kind of cool expensive knives that, you know, you can compare with it in size. There's your Spider Coast sandwich. Let me go into my box of wonders and grab some other stuff. Here it is next to your XM18 Skinny Sheep's Foot. Let's put that up top. Can we just line this up a little bit? And here it is next to your Berg Blades Iron Wolf. And the Iron Wolf is a large freaking knife. And this thing is still much longer than the Iron Wolf itself. Here is my Mikkel Williamson Saga. What's up, my Saga? And last but definitely, well, no, this isn't last. I got one more. This is my Riot Epoch. And last but not least would be my wee Malice, which is hiding in the box. Don't hide, don't be shy. Here's my baby boy. My baby boy. There's my wee Malice. So I'm not trying to like be obnoxious with showing all these knives. What I want to show is this knife is stupid expensive. That's what I'm getting to right now. The Microtech Halo 6 is coming in at, drumroll please. What did I write down? $683 freaking dollars. What the frying freaking Wizard of Oz monkey shit. $700 for this guy. Yeah. Not gonna really weigh in on the price other than the fact that this is what I can tell you. If you pull this out in public, people are going to say, what the hell? And by the way, this does have a little bit of back and forth and up and down, but it's an automatic, so you're going to be expecting that. And it does come with this sheath, kind of like a Kydex clip sheath. It actually works fairly well. Freaks me out every time because I'm like loading it. I'm worried it's going to press the freaking button. This knife actually kind of freaks, like it freaks me out. So if it freaks me out, a knife reviewer, it's going to freak out the random public anytime you got to cut open, you know, your freaking anything in public, or cut off like a, hey, let me get that strand off your sweater for you. Yeah, no, I mean, guys, it's, yeah. Another reason it freaks me out, which you guys didn't see right there, I went to go push it in for some reason. Like, there's, that's another reason I got to get rid of. I'm going to grab that blade one of these days, and it's going to rip my hand in half. But in all seriousness, the point being here is, guys, this is really cool. I can't tell you whether or not it's worth $700, because once you get to that price point, you're kind of like, you're buying it because you know you want to buy it. So to you, it's going to be worth it. But what I'm going to tell you, those of you that are just curious, like I was, I happened upon this on a trade. I didn't pay that for it, by the way. I happened upon this on a trade. Actually, I want to say I traded that Cheburkov Toucan that I really liked, and another knife for this. I traded it to get this for its trading power. I wanted to get it on the channel, but I would never buy it. This, guys, it's cool. It's a novelty. It's pride of ownership, but it's also, in my opinion, don't chastise me for this, a freaking weapon. This is where you've crossed the line from knife to freaking weapon, right? There is no reason to carry this. So I have this. This is a really dirty Kaiser Lancer 2 fixed blade. It looks stabby, but I can tell you this blade works really well for food prep and everything else. And this I guess could be a weapon, but I don't look at that as a weapon. I still look at that as a tool. As a knife guy, I got this in hand, and this to me just screamed weapon. And that's fine. And I'm not judging the people that have it, but I'm telling the guys that aren't familiar with something like this, that's where it kind of goes down that path. Super cool novelty, awesome for pride of ownership. You're basically buying it as an object that you're just going to appreciate, unless you're one of those people that carry it and you're carrying it as a weapon. You're not carrying it as your everyday freaking knife. Because when you do this, oh, hey guys, what? You need your popcorn open? Okay, I got you. All right, that's cool. All right. What's that? You need that box from Amazon open? Got you. All right, yeah, that's cool. Little strand on your neck? Got you. Some bullies picking on you at the park? Got you. Right? Like, it just doesn't seem right. So, yeah. Very, very cool, though. Super glad I got the... And, oh my gosh, guys. Holy crap, that thing fires like a tank. Well, bam! And it doesn't feel like it's going to go anywhere because you're holding it in very, very well. The ergonomics on it are pretty darn good. I'm done kind of droning on about that. FYI, this knife was traded. I had no intentions of keeping this. This was never going to be a forever knife. And Ryan traded me this for... I got this. And I also traded him my... what are we going to call it? A 0562 with... No, he didn't trade me for this. Yeah. So I traded this Halo and a 0562 for the Riot Epoch and the Alamic Busker. So that's why I traded this. It was like, I'm trying to get more content for the channel. I'm trying to use this to get something a little bit more. I don't know that I have no intentions of keeping that Busker. I kind of talked about that already. But that's what I traded for. I'm having full disclosure, no intentions of keeping that. Enough with the rambling. My name is Tyler. This is the Microtech Halo 6. Not sure if you learned anything, but at least you got to see a pretty cool knife. I'm not confident reviewing this thing. I just kind of wanted to do this as a show and tell. $700, is it worth it? You decide. If it's worth it to you, it's worth it to you. But I can tell you, if you're just a knife guy and not a knife as a weapons dude, this thing's a freaking weapon at that point. And I'm going to stand by that, so feel free to hate on me. I don't care. This thing's a freaking weapon. You guys stay sharp, stay safe. Have a great freaking day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hey guys, listed as my Patreon, my Instagram, and a special shout out to all the Patrons: John, Sammy, Eggs and Ham, Jason M, Dogtooth, Kaiba, Mickey, Wolf, and Captain Steve. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Tyler. This is Everyday EDC. You guys stay sharp, stay safe, and have a great freaking